Food lifestyle.
What's up?
Bro, we're back, bro.
We're
We're
back.
back. Damn. It feels like I haven't seen you in like 2 months, man. Does it feel like 2 days or does it feel like 2 months? Tell me. From last week. From last week.
It does feel it's always the same amount of time, but yeah, it does feel lengthier. I don't know.
Right?
We haven't been chatting as much, maybe.
Time dilation. When you're super present, like everything starts dilating. Time
Mm.
just dilates. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the now, if you're able to stay in the now as long as possible, right? It just feels like more and more time dilation, bro. Time is slowing down for me right now because I'm having fun. I'm present in everything that I do.
Or it doesn't exist.
What does it exist?
Like the concept of it, like when you're just present in the moment, that's just the
Mm,
human construct of like future present moments. That's all time
mm,
is. But it's always right now. But there's a
mhm.
future right now. So it's just interesting.
Future right now. Here we go, man. That was our opening. What an opener, huh?
Amazing.
Did you
Amazing.
use AI to script that, though?
I
Tonight
am
is AI
AI.
night.
I
You
am.
are AI?
I'm a
Wow.
smaller model, you know. But everyone's brain is a little AI.
Mhm. Bro, so what do you think about AI, right? Because it's very interesting. I really wanted to talk about this because I have not even made videos about these guys because I feel a little like I don't want to cause trouble. You know what
Mm,
I mean? I mean, I'm okay with losing followers. I want to keep as many followers as
yeah.
possible. So I don't want to get
It's a true
controversial.
test. It's a
Right.
true
This
test
is
of
the
the brand. Lead
yes.
authentically and see, is there a fork in the road? You
Is
know?
it that bad? I'm gonna lose a lot of people.
No, like as you live, you will just have opinions that is a fork in
Mm,
the road
that's
always.
right.
And
That's
people
right.
have to just, but that's where the non-neediness is like you're unapologetic about
That's
what
right.
you like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do because you got to accept the consequences of who you are.
Oh, oh, that's a responsibility, and that's
That's
why
what,
people don't like that. That's why that
yeah.
people don't want to take responsibility. I think most people like comfort. They want to be taken care of. You know, just leave me comfy.
Well, the people pleasing like manipulation so that you're always getting like good grace from people, like that's what that book helped me realize. And I'm like, damn,
Mm.
all I've ever done.
Hey, can you share that story? I know we're talking about AI, but you know
Oh,
how Vibe
geez.
Sessions
I would
goes.
like to stay on the AI because I'm gonna brain fart if
No,
I
no,
go in that
go, go,
direction.
go, go. Tell us because this is very interesting. Because I want to tell you something,
Sure.
just as a preview. Like you said, like your what did you say? Your anxious attachment style, right? But
Yeah.
like the way you were saying it on your audio, you were like now saying it as if it was yet another identity for you.
I think it's just a behavior that you can recognize, and then this book just says there's science
No,
behind
but
it.
because you said you needed to meet another woman that could accommodate that. But what about actually being able to break that pattern, understanding where that came from, and breaking that
It's
pattern? Like,
basically like if you
yeah,
do a particular set of behaviors, you have this type of attachment style, and it's like it's inauthentic to say you don't have it. Like
no,
you
but
just
I'm saying, can you improve it? Can you improve it and
yeah,
become
yeah,
less?
but it's basically like when you're chasing somebody and someone's avoidant, they're only gonna run away as you chase. So you're never gonna meet, you're always in that forward motion. And then the secure person is just like, oh, I understand you maybe just need extra reassurance, basically.
Hmm.
And then they're like,
Hmm.
I'm willing to do that for you. And you're like, oh, thank you.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
basically it. So you got to like find your person. And then it was
So you
saying
gotta
that
only. So you gotta find
the
a.
chase and the inconsistency, like it's an
So what kind of attachment
activation.
style is for you then? What attachment style would be
I
a
guess it would
good?
be anxious because I just have a lot of energy like going at them, you know?
Wow, yeah, they're anxious, and you're like you want more, so it's like a perfect combination. You need an anxious woman.
No, no, you don't want two anxious people.
Oh, you're
And
anxious
then you
too.
don't want two
Yeah.
avoidant people, you
Don't
know?
do. Wait
So
a minute.
they
So
say
you're
like
yeah.
anxious attracts the avoidant, and they like both validate the kind of like
Ah.
fucked up thinking they have, and it always doesn't work. And then it's basically, yeah, you can be like, if you both are aware you are like that, you can work very
Mm-hmm.
hard, but it's
Mm-hmm.
just gonna say there's natural friction, basically.
Okay. So
But you
you're
can work through
basically
it.
yeah. But so
But
you're gonna just go for the avoidance then, huh? That's what you're gonna do. Go for the avoidance. You
I
should put that
tend
in
to
your
find them.
profile. Do not DM me if you are not avoidant. What
That's
do
all
you
good.
think?
It's just being transparent about compatibility, and then just accept the direction it goes. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So where did this anxious attachment style come from? What does the book say about where this comes from?
Definitely gonna butcher it, but it's like uh, how you, as a child, like you had attachment to your parents, and then like
Mm-hmm.
their presence, being in an environment with you, provided safety for you to go out and explore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there was like, oh, if your parent would leave, you would be like freaking out, crying for your parents, but the moment they came back, they felt safe, and then the kid just played with toys in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like avoidant kids, and then there's like the anxious attachment where like the baby would go, the mom get the attention, and then go back to playing with it.
Yo! Oh,
Yo,
sorry. Wait, let me turn my camera.
whose foot is that?
Ah, that's me. Wait, I'm turning on my light.
It's getting
Yeah,
crazy
Saints
in
It's
here,
talk.
very
guys.
late here.
Everybody, welcome to Vibe Sesh 10. We're just getting started, guys.
Yeah,
And
it's
we
very
got,
late here in Berlin.
who's this guy's name? Introduce yourself, my friend.
I'm Felix.
Felix. Remember Felix from Vibe Session number 3. What do you think about our growth? We're at Vibe Sesh 10. How do you think we're
Oh,
doing, Felix? Felix, how we doing?
oh, pretty good actually. Like I've seen you grow quite a bit over the couple steps. I followed a few, but unfortunately, like the whole time differences made it quite hard for me to catch up with all of them, at least live.
Mm, mm. Yeah, but we're
Like it.
on YouTube and Spotify, guys. If you
Yeah, yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah, I saw that.
missed
I saw
this,
that.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Hey,
good job so far, man.
thank you. How have you been, my friend? How you been? It's late in Germany right now.
Ah, like you saw, my feet, unfortunately.
Oh no,
I'm sitting in a wheelchair currently. I'm pretty much Professor Xing right
Holy.
now.
you're what? Professor what?
Professor
Professor
Xing,
X.
X-Men.
I'll be right back, guys.
He said Professor X, bro. Hey, so how is it not being able to walk?
It's a challenge, not gonna lie. Like
Mm-hmm.
my one
Mm-hmm.
foot apparently is supposedly needs another 8 weeks to wait on it, and the other one 10 weeks. Yeah,
Wow.
I fell down like onto asphalt from a bridge and broke both my heels doing so.
Why were you jumping off a bridge, bro? Is everything okay, bro?
Dude,
This is a
uh,
trauma.
Uh-oh.
We're going to a trauma hotline, guys. We're not trauma hotlines. If you really have problems, do not come here. Go to the hotline.
do not do that. No, 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 no. Do not do that. Like, Jesus Christ. Please don't do that.
Yes, please don't do that. Hey, but
No,
like
but
what?
actually, it was a vibe. Like, as weird as that sounds, like it was kind of like intuition to do that. I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but it's kind of like the universe wanted me to do that for some reason. It's crazy, but yeah.
Wow. What do you think the reason is?
I have absolutely no clue yet. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, to be honest with you.
What are
Like,
you
maybe it's
anticipating
preparing
it?
me for something. I don't know.
But do you think about it? Do you think about, oh, what is it? Is this preparing, or you just surrender to everything, go with the flow?
The thing is, I was like hanging on there for like 2 or 3 seconds and like really like looking down while I was hanging on there, and like I saw there was asphalt below me, like I knew that's gonna hurt, like there's no way you're getting out of this like without damage. But at the same time, I also knew I was not gonna die. Like this was not like a suicide attempt or shit. Like I was like, yeah,
Very logical. Very logical.
yeah.
Good. Otherwise, you would not be here. If it was a bigger bridge, maybe you weren't here at all,
I,
right? And we would
dude,
be wondering, where's Felix?
Yeah, like yeah, I was in the hospital and getting surgeries, like trying to battle the German healthcare system, which is horrifying. Like, let
Oh
me tell you.
man. I'm telling you, healthcare systems are terrible. But I was talking to a Chinese person today, and
Yeah,
and she lived in Australia too, right? And so she was like, "Hey, man, it's like night and day. Like the Chinese system is so efficient. You can see doctors on the same day, guys. You can see
it's the
doctors
same.
on the same day,
It's the
and
secret frame
the,
and in Thailand where I was. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I was in Thailand. I lived there for a while. I saw doctors on the freaking same hour sometimes. Like here, I wait for days, weeks to just like get an appointment. You know, it's absolutely nuts. And they have like tens of times the patients that we have here. It makes no sense.
It's crazy. It is crazy. Hey, but Felix,
Uh,
what have you discovered in your time in your wheelchair? What have you been doing? You reading more? You what are you doing? And then what kind of any enlightening, interesting conclusions from your
I'm
immobility?
just, yeah, like actually, like it's a quite new perspective on the whole system, how it works, like what is not working, like what challenges people have to like face on the daily basis, like that go through all this crap. Like it's giving me a whole new perspective on all of this, and also like ideas on how you could easily like make this way more efficient than it is. But this government is just seems against it actively day by day by day, and I don't get why. I just honestly I don't get it. Makes no sense to me. It's
Hello.
basically like they're trying to make it harder for people, like it's purposefully done so.
All
Oh
right.
hi,
So
like wherever
basically,
you are.
Felix, you sound
Hi.
Hey, thanks for wearing a shirt tonight, guy. You know how many comments I got? I didn't even realize I was so into the conversation. I didn't realize you didn't have a shirt on last time, bro. And then a bunch of people DM me. They're like, "Who's the dude without the shirt? You can't let people up like that, bro." Bro, it's
Sorry.
like so
Sorry.
embarrassing. What happened? Were you high or something? You were
No.
no.
It's relaxing.
Cisco, go ahead. Ask him more questions because last time you were like, he's only speaking in 2 word sentences. So tell him, try to get
Not
him to
just
speak.
how are
Yeah.
things. I mean, we were just hearing about, this guy just broke his leg, and I don't know if you want to ask him any questions now that you joined in. I don't know how much you've heard, but
I was really just tuning in, so
I
I didn't want to distract him from
No,
his.
no, go
He's,
ahead, man.
he's the
Like I had some
coolest
time to
guest,
talk.
man. I love this guy. He's gonna be a huge
the
part of
redirect.
all of them. The redirect. Anytime we need a redirect, we're going to you, my friend.
Well, I would like to hear more about your Thailand adventures.
Yes,
Oh, my
please.
Thailand adventures. Oh dear
Yeah.
Lord, there's a lot of stories in my Thailand adventures.
Give me
Like
one with
my
drugs. Give me one with drugs.
oh dear God. Actually, I had an accident that was like not directly related to drugs, but like the fun part was my operation that I had after the accident. I had to do without drugs. Like basically, I wanted
Damn.
to party, kind of a rave, and when we went home, like I had an accident with my scooter on the road,
Oh man.
and yeah. And I kind of the scooter slipped on like wet banana leaves, and I like my whole leg just scraped open on the asphalt
Oh.
also.
Oh.
And I was in front of like two other scooters, so my brain for some super stupid reason was like, oh, you have to stand up because these people need to like not drive into you. So I'm standing up, pulling the scooter up, like with my leg bleeding like crap, and all of a sudden my system completely collapses because I lost blood like crazy, I guess, and I fall over onto my lip, bust my lip open. They have to bring me to the doctor at like 2 a.m. It's a small island, so there's only one doctor there. Like, I'm
Wow,
not.
you have one doctor? It's just one island.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
surprised
yeah.
you even have a doctor.
They
Doctor
had to
could
wake him
be.
up like in the middle of the night. It was absolutely
Oh
nuts.
no.
And And he was so pissed because he thought I was like completely wasted. And I was telling him like, dude, I'm not wasted, you know, like I can still like talk to you. Like,
He thought you were wasted.
Damn.
yeah.
Why did he think you were wasted?
I'm
Were
not
you
because I
drinking?
came from this, because I was, but before I drove the scooter, you know, like I was pretty like at sane mind when I was driving back because I don't drive drunk, like never did. I don't like that. But the
Okay.
I'm
thing was,
noticing a
he thought I
pattern.
was like shit faced, and
Why
I
you
was
get
telling
into
him
it
like,
so much?
no, yeah. And the thing was, he had to like stitch my lip back together, and
Oh.
he didn't have any pain medication. So he just looks at me and like his words, honestly, he was just like, "This is gonna hurt a lot." And I'm just sitting like, I'm not even joking. Like my legs, like this was terrible pain, but like this stitching of my lip, that was the most horrible pain I've ever experienced in my life. I'm not even
Bro,
joking.
but I don't.
He's so sensitive.
But like, are you like screaming? Because if it was me, I'd
No,
be
no,
like,
no. Like, no, the thing was, I was honestly just laying there. I was like, okay, we have to get through this. Like, fuck it. And I
oh,
was just like lifting up my hand like this, and I was like, you go. And if I ever like open my hand, you stop. But if I don't, just keep going. And honestly, I just kept on like letting him go the whole freaking 5, 6
all right,
stitches that he had to make.
enough. I'm getting creeped
Yeah,
out. All right, let's
yeah,
move
yeah, yeah.
on.
Like, you wanted to hear crazy Thailand stories, man. There you
Bro,
go.
any good stories? Any
Yeah,
non-injury?
yeah.
In
Are you
general,
injury
like,
prone? Does this happen?
uh.
Is this like a pattern?
Actually, no. These were probably the worst accidents I ever had in my life, if I think about it. Otherwise, I'm pretty accident free usually.
Mm,
Okay,
But like, if you want to hear like good stories with like, I mean, in Thailand they made weed legal, so you basically have tons of good weed stories over there. You know, like just meeting
mm,
people in like coffee shops that they opened there, like because they basically open them everywhere now. You know, like it's very easy for them to do so. Not like here in
mm,
Germany.
They like Bitcoin over there in Thailand?
Uh, Good question. I haven't really looked into that, to be honest, because I'm not really a Bitcoin guy. Like,
Mm,
never been. Like, for me, investing was always kind of like a gambling thing, to be honest. Like, it's probably not,
mm.
but like, that's how I feel about it. So I
It
kind
is
of,
not, bro. It's not, bro. Just buy
yeah, but
Bitcoin, bro.
that's kind of why I stayed away from it, you know, because for me, it always felt like, oh, this is like gambling with money, and I'm not a fan of gambling.
mhm.
Don't worry, the Vibe Samurai is
Asset
gonna create
holders
some
win,
content.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
Ah,
don't
it.
worry.
that's
Trade
good.
money for assets. That's it.
Yeah. Now that I'm a
Yeah,
trusted source, I do have a financial background. I'm gonna start making Bitcoin videos, Cisco,
oh,
soon.
that's good to hear.
Bro,
Yeah, to explain
don't
and
be
stuff.
capping. That's a big move, bro.
Girl, that's a
I
big
hope
move.
you
I'm
do.
ready to go. I'm all out.
You got an orange
Guys, I love
pill.
AI. This is the AI show, Vibe Sesh 10. And I have a confession. I'm in love with AI. I mean, they're so cool, Claude,
Yeah.
and I have a name, Neo, for my ChatGPT, and he's my best friend, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just being authentic. I know I'm going to lose half my followers tonight, but I got to be my authentic self. Are you proud of me, Cisco?
Dude, AI has way too many advantages to be like we cannot do it without AI anymore, you know? Like there's no point in it. Like
We can't do without AI anymore?
yeah,
What happens
like
if no more AI tomorrow, guys? What happens tomorrow? If no
exactly.
more,
Like what's gonna happen?
I
We're way
never
too
thought
far
about
into
that.
AI.
I never thought
Yeah.
about. I've been using it so crazily for the past 4, 5, since the beginning, man. What was it? 2022?
Yeah, it's like
20?
6 years basically of AI.
No, no, not 2020. 2022. No.
Was it that late?
Uh,
I thought it
might
was
have been
like,
that late. Yeah, it might have been that late actually.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I do recall it kind of being in the middle of college. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
kind of in
2022. Yeah,
the
that sounds
COVID
right.
area, like shortly after. That sounds about right.
Mm,
Wow.
No,
So
but
crazy,
yeah,
four.
right?
for example, like my evening school that I did, like I did a technician's degree recently, or I'm finishing it next week, basically. Uh, for my final project, we were allowed to use AI because all the coding these days is done with AI. You just had to say, I did this with AI, and then you were fine with it. Like,
Mm,
because all the teachers know these AIs code much better than any of us can, and much faster. There's no
mm,
point in like not letting people use it anymore.
So, guys, let me ask you something. So, let's talk about this since we're talking about AI, right? I learned
Yeah.
a few things. So, first, there was this big study that came out recently, and this is completely legit. You guys can go check it out, right? But like, they tested like 20,000 people on AI music.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And you know what percent was able to accurately say what percentage of the songs they played were AI? What would your guess be?
Oh,
What would your guess
I have
be?
a guess. I
Yeah,
have a
what's your
guess.
uh-huh.
I would say under 5%.
Under 5. Okay, what about
Yeah.
you? Hey, what about you, man?
Now me?
Yeah.
Now 10%.
10%? Okay, okay. And you, Cisco?
I think I saw the number, so I'll say under 5%.
All right, 3%, guys. Only
Yeah, that's kind of what I would have
3%
guessed. Not
Wow.
joking.
guess. But here's the thing, and then I'll tell you another story, and then we can have a discussion. The other story is I have a friend who I have a friend who was telling me about his friend who has or no, his aunt. He was telling me his aunt loved this song from Spotify, and she was playing it all the time and
Yeah.
dancing and having fun, loving this music. He found out that it was AI, and he told her, and then from then on, she like hated the song.
Hated it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Right, but that
Because
doesn't
like
make
as soon as
sense. That
now like
doesn't.
it's a mind thing, you know. As soon as people like it's the same with art. As soon as people like see something and they know it's AI, they're like, oh, this has to be crap because it's not human made, you know. Like
But the
AI
crazy
is
thing is,
human
it
made.
is
This is
human.
the
It is human
yeah,
made.
exactly,
Exactly. It's
exactly.
human. And by the way, that song probably was really good, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
whoever did the prompting and the stitching and whatever needs to be done, the human was in there, right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
And you know, the other thing I'm thinking like now, like it's all about taste because we're trying, you know what these AI things are doing? It's really questioning what it means to be human.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
I
think
agree with
people
you.
are very uncomfortable about that. That's the
Yeah,
interesting. Why are so many
because
people
because
uncomfortable about that?
because
Yeah.
they all think about like these Terminator movies or like Matrix, you know, basically they've been told from the start that machines like AI is evil. And
Mm,
all they see is, oh, you know,
Terminator.
yeah, exactly.
Terminator.
It's like,
Hollywood's already been before they, wow, even before
yeah,
AI, they knew it was coming and
exactly.
they propagandized us, bro. Oh shit, bro. This is going deep tonight, Cisco. Best vibe sesh ever. Let's go.
How did you say last time? Every vibe sesh is the best one after the next.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right,
sir.
dude. We're manifesting, bro. We're
Yeah.
manifesting. Yeah.
It's a good affirmation, even if it's a shit show. It's the best vibe session ever. You just keep going forward, keep pushing. You know, it's always the best vibe session.
Cisco,
Yeah.
what do you got to say about what we're saying so far? 3% AI. Do you find that interesting? Do you find that interesting that because
Well,
like it's
yeah,
so
dude. Most of the population doesn't know about AI still.
That's true.
Like
That is
in
true.
our little
Yeah.
pockets of like being on social media, you know of AI, but like when you're amongst older people, it's just it's not there yet. It
Yeah.
hasn't gotten that like common. Like when you
Not,
start
not,
seeing grandparents use it, you know, like that age group,
yeah.
you know, because some of
you
them
And
can,
it's
well,
not even just grandparents. Like I read like recently, I'm pretty sure that number has risen a little bit by now, but I read recently that only, I think, under 2% or not even of humans like worldwide ever used AI like properly. And only under, I think, 15% have used it at all, like
yeah.
to kind of something.
But
It's,
it's so crazy because I look at
yeah,
like the super hardcore anti AI people, and I'm
yeah,
like, you really have. It's so obvious they have not harnessed the power of AI. You know, it's
yeah,
almost
yeah,
watching a
yeah,
person that is completely asleep, right? You know, because it's your lived experience not using AI properly. And there,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
there's dangers to it. I don't like the fact that there's
Oh,
just a
yeah,
few dudes
100%.
controlling it. There are environmental questions. I'm not denying any of that, right? But we can't throw out the baby with the bathwater. right? We
Yeah.
got to use these tools intelligently. And when you do, I feel like it's life changing. And imagine this, if I'm having this experience and the assumption is at some point everybody's going to have this experience too, what does that world look like? I mean, that's my hope, that everybody
Yeah.
uses AI eventually and they figure out how to use it properly. And then maybe it helps us all, assuming the model stays the same, nothing crazy happens, right? It helps us evolve,
Oh,
right?
do you
Because
know the story about this guy who actually, I think he solved like a kind of cancer with help of AI, like for his dog or something like that, I think. Like basically he used
ChatGPT can save my cat. Oh my God. If my cat gets cancer, I just ask Claude. This is
I
amazing.
did see that. That was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like AI can do some pretty nuts things, though. Like you just have to give it a shot, I guess. Like and not like try to use it to like do evil with it.
But I'm saying, even on the personal development side, have you used it for that, Felix?
Like I said, I used it mostly for kind of my project that I did back then, like for coding,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not good at coding, and I admit that, and I hated learning coding. You know, like for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a waste of a lot of time that you could use
I
better.
know it's the
And
most wasteful thing ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you look for errors and stuff. And like basically I used Claude like for like the newest version back then for
Mm-hmm.
doing that. And
Mm-hmm.
what would have taken me weeks, and I'm not even joking, weeks, this thing did in 3 minutes. And it corrected itself
Wow.
in another 5 to 10. So like how am I supposed to beat that? You know, like I could study for years to get to that level, but what is the point if I have a tool that can do that already?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, we found our people. This is our tribe right here. Let's send out
Yeah.
the signal. Whatever's happening here with all of us here, I mean, it's a good vibe right now. What do you think? Hey, what's your name again, bro?
Me, Marco.
Marco. Okay, because it's not on your thing. You have free. What's your thing? Your what's your username? Tell everybody.
No, free the system.
Okay, tell us about Free the
Yeah.
System. Why is your username Free
I
the
like that.
System? Cisco, you like that? You saw how I found that? Free the
Yeah, I want to be
System.
free.
Go ahead. I want to be free too, man. I made a video tonight about freedom, but go ahead.
Yeah, bro. In middle school, I originally liked the Freedom System. That was the name I started with initially, and then little by little it became Free Dot Systems, and now it's Free the System. And yeah, that's been my name for a while now. Just
But
kind of
why,
dawned on me.
bro? But why?
Um, well, like I said, it dawned on me. But if I had to interpret it,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Dude, I was expecting like a 12-part course or something.
Right, dude.
You're like, I
I was
just picked
gonna.
this name.
Yeah, you got. You
Okay.
got.
I dig the name too. I'm not gonna lie. The name is awesome.
Free the System.
thanks,
Yeah.
thanks.
I thought there
Respect.
was like a philosophy behind it, but you're saying there isn't?
Nah, he just picked it.
Not really. Yeah.
I literally thought I was being the Vibe Samurai, and I was like, damn, that's clever, Vibe Samurai. You got him. He's going to start talking for 3 minutes about Free the System, but he's like, nah, I just fucking, I
It's
was
just a cool
expecting
name.
him to speak. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Woo, we're having fun tonight. Cisco,
And
what are you thinking?
we
Go
have
ahead.
Flex Ganza.
Yeah.
Now, how'd you get that username, bro?
Uh,
Oh, you, that was
that's a
awesome. That's a good
that
one.
is a good question. That is a really good question.
Oh, so
Is it
good.
the
Actually,
middle
and the
school
answer is
username?
hilarious to it. Like it's dumb but hilarious. Back in the day, like really like early high school days, I had this friend in high school and he wanted to like rap for fun, you know, like he made his own kind of like CDs and like his own studio at home. And I was like, dude, I want to do a track with you just for the fun of it. And like
Okay.
my
SoundCloud
rap
rappers.
name was Flex Cream because Flex was my nickname, you know? And
Hey.
and Extravaganza was like basically the name of one of the titles I wanted to do, but I never did, you know. But like,
Yeah.
and
Oh no, why didn't you do it? You can do it now, bro, with AI. You can
probably.
do it now, bro.
Suno, bro.
I'm serious. Bring it with AI. Do the combo with it, you know?
Oh, that would be a fun idea, actually.
Suno. I make AI music. Do Suno. And then you could put
Suno?
audio into it.
You've
Suno,
never heard of Suno, bro?
Suno.
Bro,
Yeah, I
bro,
heard of
you
Suno. Like, I haven't tried
okay.
it yet, but I heard of it. Yeah,
Oh, you haven't tried it? Bro. Can you make some play with it? You're a smart guy. You do the music and release it to the world.
probably. I even have a keyboard at home. Like, I could probably like mix up
See,
some tunes and just feed it in.
this is
Mhm.
what Vibe Samurai work does, right? We recognize, we see, we're showing him that he is a musician and he can use AI to get his message out there. I'm
Yeah.
serious. Yeah.
Might be fun idea.
Yeah. I've been making music I've been wanting to hear, and you just prompt it and then you can record audio and put into it. And then if you pay for like the extra premium, they have like a song editor, and you can take your
Okay.
song, split it into like 12 sample stems, or stems they're called, and
Yeah.
then you can like regenerate a certain stem, like maybe the vocals in the background, or like the
Yeah, I
beats,
get what you
or
mean. Like, I worked with audio
hi-hats.
programs like back in the day. That
You
makes
can
sense.
rearrange it, so it's really cool. It's not like you just prompt it and you can't do shit about it. It's like, nah, you can edit. But like, I basically just spam prompts, and then I just hope
Try to.
I just hope it works out.
He spam prompts. Damn. Hey, but
But I'll like
what,
beatbox into it or something, and then like, so I
Yeah.
don't do any like singing, so I just have instrumental music. But I highly recommend it. You could just make
I
like,
will have to look
I
into
have like
that. I think that sounds
150
really
songs
interesting. Yeah.
just
hey,
made.
hey, but Cisco. So when you make music at this point, and now I've asked you this in the past, but I want to like an updated answer. But when you make your music, how do you feel? You feel like it's a Cisco thing? Do you think it's
Yeah.
just an AI thing, or do you think it's a Cisco AI blend?
Now, like
Which one?
I
Yeah.
love the like ambient future garage type of like off kilter beats, and then I've always wanted like nice female vocals in the background, and it's like something I can work to. But the prompts have been surprising me, where like sometimes it gets quite emotional, and like I
Hmm.
I tend to go towards like the reminiscent or melancholic vibe. That's just my sad
Hmm.
boy
Yeah,
energy
yeah,
for
yeah.
some reason.
He got sad
You
boy
know,
energy, boys.
some
Sad boy
songs,
energy.
not, but
Sad boy.
I just have like a particular vibe, and then like I've just been kind of honing in like the certain words to utilize to like get a consistent output.
But you
Uh,
feel like it's Cisco.
yeah, it's, I haven't shown it really to the world. Here and there I post about it.
Can you
Um,
play a song for
I saw.
us on live on Vibe
Ooh,
Sesh? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what this thing sounds like. This
Yes.
is the combination of AI and Cisco, human being. Let's see. Ooh, he's excited to play,
okay.
guys. We got live music, everybody.
Let's go.
While we
Hopefully,
set up,
the
I'm ready to hear
quality
that.
is
hey,
decent.
while we're waiting for Cisco, Marco, tell us more about you. Let's keep talking. Keep the crowd going, my friend. You're MC now. Go ahead.
All right. I seriously say it. On the topic of AI,
Uh-huh.
I just followed a page, and I have a collection of like legendary IG profiles,
Okay.
and I put it in there. I was like, wow, I was like blown away. And then after I started digging, because I do an initial impact, not like browsing and then like liking and all that. I just like initial impact. Do I really like this? Yes. And so I started digging, and I saw that most of his content is AI generated, or like he like fuses it, and he combines it with his work.
Wow.
And so I was stunned afterwards, because I was like, oh, I didn't realize it, but does it change anything? No, it's still in my collection. I'm following them, and now I see how it's surpassing most content.
Mm.
you know, and
Hmm.
sometimes you can't even tell, you
Yeah.
know, and it's,
Why doesn't it matter to you, and you think for other people it matters so much? What do you think is going on there? Why doesn't it matter to you? You're like, okay, if it's good, it's good, right? Like if it's good, it's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, because I did it based on initial impact, like no further research, no like additional judgment. It's like how I felt and how it got
Mm.
me. So, um, but like how other people I think might see it like a cheat code slightly, and you know people are kind of ambivalent when it comes to things like that.
Mm.
But creation or creativity, art, I feel like has a different standard,
Mm.
and it's more emotional based. So if it
Mm.
reaches you, if it touches you,
See?
then I feel like go for it, or you know, acknowledge it and be a part of it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Damn, best vibe session. We got him to talk for I think 3 minutes, guys. Let's try to keep going more. Next time we shoot for 4 minutes. Make sure. Say this is the Vibe Samurai. Cisco, you're next. You got to get him to speak 4 minutes. You got to
Oh
keep going
shit.
above each other.
We'll make it happen.
Woo. Yeah.
So you want a song or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Look
hear
at
it.
Cisco. Cisco
All right,
wants to
hopefully
play the
it's
song. He's like,
clear.
"You want a song?" I totally forgot about the song, and he's like, "Hey, what you will remember me?" All
I
right,
picked
let's
a
go,
very
guys.
short one, so
All
this is
right.
a minute 30.
Okay.
All right. Vulnerability, guys. This is the practice.
Ah,
This is
don't worry about it, man.
practice.
We're
Authentic self. Let's get it.
Woo.
Steady flow, chill,
Mm.
yeah.
Woo. Damn.
So that's a short one. The other ones are like
Damn,
medium
guys, what
intensity.
you
Oh, I like that.
think?
I like that.
Bro, you
Very
improved
good.
like by 20 times, bro, since last time. Bro, that's your best work right there, bro. Wow.
Dude, I mean, yeah,
Wow.
this particular one I've played, it says 200 times. I've had that on loop, like in the background while I'm working and shit.
He likes his own work. That's amazing.
Yeah,
You
That
know,
that's good though.
yeah.
Like if you like your own work, I think that's a good sign, you know? Like it shows you're proud of something. Like pride is not a bad
Exactly.
thing.
Bro, it's the same thing. Like if I look at the first 10 videos I made, right? I cannot
Mhm.
watch them. Way too cringe. But like any video I make now, I'm literally watching myself like at least 10 times on loop. Like why am I doing that? Because I like who I'm seeing on the
Yeah.
fucking screen. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I
very
get it.
interesting. Yeah, yeah.
thank you guys for
No, like
listening.
keep at it. Like that was
Always.
dope.
You think it was dope? You like music, Felix?
I love music, man. I love music.
Okay.
Like
So give me the detailed critique of Cisco's music. What did you think? What was the vibe? Tell us more. What were you feeling? Yeah.
Like I thought it, like you said, this very chill. Like I could really listen to something like this if I was like studying or like reading something, like even just sitting around, you know, just relaxing. Like
Mm,
this is the kind of stuff that I would just feel to chill down, to like actually relax.
mm.
And I love this kind of music, you know, like it's good. Yeah, no, like really, high ups for that.
Yeah,
Like
thank you.
don't
Yeah,
keep up doing that.
there's a deep work aspect. Some of them, there's too much going on that I probably say wouldn't, but it's like more emotional. But it's a good balance because
Yeah.
I listen to these future garage like live streams or the lo-fi hip hop, you know. So
Yeah, lo-fi. That
I was
was what I
like,
was thinking of. Yeah, yeah,
you know, I was like, what if I did it myself? You know, and
yeah.
I've always
Mm.
wanted vocals and like I hate lyrics. Like I don't know what the fuck it is, but some people listen to lyrics while they work. That's impossible for me.
Mm. But you know what's interesting, Cisco? Going back to the topic of AI, right? Like, do you think there's this whole thing going on? I see like both sides. Like people are angry, like the traditional artists, they're angry, like, oh, you know, AI, that's not real music and this and that. And when I look at the comments, a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, or, you know, they say, I would have never been able to do this in music without AI. I always
I
had this
I
passion for
wouldn't.
music. I wanted, you know, I don't have a voice, I don't have this, or I don't have that, but I wanted to express it somehow, but now they can, right? So what
Hmm.
about those people, right? Are we prioritizing the
Yeah,
traditional people? If you want to stay traditional, cool, you know, but the market is going to decide. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do things that make us feel good. And so if the music, movie, article, whatever makes us feel things, and you know, like we're not gonna care, we're not gonna care,
yeah. I
you know
mean,
what I
they
mean?
reduced the friction where it was professional equipment and software, and then like samples and like orchestrating it, and now I just prompt it. I just speak English, hit create, hit instrumental button, hit create, and then boom. Like, and then I could just keep spamming that, and then I tweak some words here and there, and then you have credits. So you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know, you get a certain amount per month. So there's two different plans. So you be strategic, do
Hey, we lost you, bro.
Oh yeah, we
sorry.
lost. Ah, now he's back.
Okay, he's
The low
back.
power mode popped up.
Mm.
Oh, let me check
But
our way. Oh no, I'm good.
hey, hey
Future
guys.
ambient chill, nailed it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Future ambient chill. Man, a few words, but when he says those few words, it's fucking fire. Let's go. Oh, Marco is a fucking staple right here. Look, we're part of the regular Vibe Sesh crew, guys. Congratulations. We're a crew now. I anoint us four as the official founding Vibe Samurai. Can I give them a purple belt, or what belt are we
Well,
giving them,
here, you
Cecile?
guys have to lead with intention, all right?
All
To
right, tell them
carry
about
the
Vibe Samurai.
name
Yeah, no,
Vibe
no.
Samurai.
Bro, but
I
tell
guess
them about
red
the
for
white
me.
belt to black
No, no,
belt
it's
thing.
simple. You just oh
Tell
wow.
them
Yeah,
though
he's
about
like
white belt.
Oprah and he gives away like you know, karate belts for all the Vibe Samurai. You know, you so when you I basically say it like this, like we just lead intentionally to have like good faith conversations, and like any new person we want to learn more about them and try our best to provide a non-judgmental space. Hopefully you can be authentic and we could just keep learning all about each other. There's a lot of banter that just naturally happens. So that's just all we're trying to cultivate. So if we're asking you questions, we're just trying to get the best out of you. And then you guys can ask us questions. And so, um, you know, as I've been with the Vibe Samurai for a year on X Spaces, and now we've done 10 on Instagram, it's just finding threads and what people are saying. We're trying to just ask each other great questions, and we're getting in the reps of just communicating and speaking.
Mm.
So if you look at this as a craft, like communication as a craft,
Mm,
this is an opportunity to work on it and then
mm,
network and meet people and all kinds of stuff. So you have to not taint the name of Vibe Samurai because you uphold, like, you are alumni. Like, you got to be very intentional that you're going to be a good person, good ethics out into the world, and you're going to help people. Because what you end
Yeah,
up
like
learning
that.
is like ultimate manipulation, but you use it for
mm,
good. Like, you understand psychology, but you
mm.
understand humans, so you you help them prosper rather than the opposite end,
We're the good guys, bro.
But
We're
you
the
have
good
to
guys.
understand
We're
everything
the
about a
good guys.
person to, then help them. So I'm not like a psychology
bro.
guru.
No, I think I like that.
I like that too, because it's like, I think you have to have good communication, which is what we're doing on the Vibe Sesh, right? If you have good communication, good rules about, like what's going down, you have great conversations. You have great, transparent, honest, authentic conversation. And through this, we can transform together personally and transform the world. I'm being dead serious right now. We can
Yeah.
Yeah,
change culture.
And
We
you start
have the
being a Vibe
tools.
samurai in your
Yeah.
personal life, in your professional life. Like it's a translation where you're gonna like give that. It's just being present with another human being. Like I am here with you, bro. I will listen. I'm not the smartest, but I'll say something. I'll try to lift your spirits or something. I don't know.
dude,
Yeah.
I don't trust
Bruin
people who
has
say they are the
wisdom from
smartest.
his age,
Like
so
that's always been a thing for me. Like when people come around, I'm like, oh, I'm the smartest at that. I don't trust you, you know. Like that's already.
yeah.
Very
Like
I don't
true.
wanna claim I'm smart. I'm just a person, and I'm here with you right now. Take it or leave
exactly.
it. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
What do you guys think, Marco and Felix, of this space that Cisco cultivated over a year? What do you think? This is
I
think about that. That's the culmination of
yeah
hours upon hours upon hour. Bro, we should be very proud of this. What's happening here is the culmination of showing up every single freaking week, right?
yeah
Like rain or shine, like, oh, I'm
2 to 4
nervous.
hour conversations, guys. Like
2 to 4 hour conversation, and then we would debrief on the vibe sesh. We'd be like,
yeah.
what do you think? You think we went well? What do you think? We connected the dots here. Woo, you good move here, good move there. Oh,
yeah.
you could have done this better. And we just kept improving, bro. And this is the result right here. Like this comfort, we get nervous in the beginning, but I think
Yeah,
those are good nerves, like when you're
We're
excited
excited.
for something. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It changed from anxious nerves to like
And
happy
you learn
nerves.
so much through osmosis. Like, you know how like Bruin does, dude, I use that shit all the time. All the time. Not even on here, bro.
That's the meme.
Like I'm doing
I know I'll
you
be
learn these
famous
tricks.
when they make that meme about.
And I looked at it like this because we were in the Bitcoin community. That's how we all met. And it was like, this is a black belt hosting a stage. And he's like, white belts, blue belts, purple belts, whatever, just come up stage, And
Yeah.
people had various range. And he gave you your attention one at a time. And like, there's no status games. I said this in no status. It was just like human questions like, who are you? What are you?
I think that's why I really found like what kind of drew me to his account. Like when I saw his first videos, like it always felt really authentic when I watched you, like and your kind of advice you had for people, and also like I never felt like you put yourself above others. Like you always kind of talked on like a same level. And I really respect that with people. Like, I think that's like something that a lot of people find very hard to do, like to kind of level down and find common ground to talk with people.
Hey, but you know what's so interesting about what you said, Felix? Like, I have on my highlights like amazing comments that I received from followers, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And one of them, what struck me was exactly what you just said. She said that like it's really like amazing and rare, right? To see like you're not talking at us, you're walking with us,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like you're a guide, and which I love because I don't want to be a guru or whatever, any kind of leader, but a guide, a catalyst. I
Yeah.
like that, and so that's what you're saying, but I'm just doing it naturally, right? Because I've also cultivated this for years as a communication coach. I'm naturally like this because I've been like an extreme introvert, right? So I'm very sensitive. I get people's feelings, and my social outlet was one-on-one conversations all throughout my life, right? I didn't
Hmm.
like groups. right? And then translating this vibe and scaling it like we're doing. That was kind of the mission, you know?
I feel accepted
Yeah, that makes sense.
for
Marco,
sure.
keep telling us. You know what surprised me about you, Marcos? When were you? Was the last one the one previous to that, right? Where, yeah. But you were like really emotional. You were like, I found my tribe. I mean, but like, what is that? Like, to explain more of that. It's just a feel, it's just a vibe that you have, or you say it with such conviction, man. And so I'm like, wow. So tell us more.
Seriously, say it. Perfect timing. Say it. Caught me off guard, and then I lowered my guard, and then I was present to the fullest extent.
How did that feel being fully present? Tell me how that feels.
Man, I wish I was there consistently, constantly, but to manage that, man, it's really intense.
The performance, you mean? The performance?
From being an incomer, yeah,
So how do you feel now?
seriously, more at ease, more at ease.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Shoulders back.
Yeah. Yeah, shoulders back, guys. We should do like, we need a meditation person or something
Oh,
who can do breathing stuff. I think we have a guest that is like into breathing, so we'll do that. We need more educational stuff, like people to teach us. That's why, guys, next three vibe sessions are amazing. I'm looking forward to it myself. Next week, it's going to be a woman who she's growing her account. She's doing well. It's so interesting. I'm meeting so many interesting people, and I'm sharing it with you guys, right? Like through Vibe Sesh. So this woman, she like gave up some kind of corporate job and became a influencer, right?
hmm.
And she talks to dead people. She talks to dead people. She does like a lot of very interesting ideas. And I believe her, like when she says she
Can she
talks to
do
dead
it?
Mhm.
people, which I would have
Can
never
she do it
thought.
through the phone?
I
No.
think so. I'm scared though. I do want to
Yeah, I
know
don't
what
know if
my
I want to
mom
go
is
there.
saying. I'm gonna ask her actually. That's one of the vibes. Anyway, guys, that's next week, and the week after that is a guy who he has 100,000 followers or so, and he gives advice or whatever, like like therapy, personal development advice, but he doesn't follow the traditional, Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, traditional psychology. He has like his whole thing is like, it's all bullshit. Why is the mental health crisis getting worse if we have
Mhm.
all the best techniques? So here I propose, we've been
Fair
looking at it
question.
wrong. We've been looking at it wrong. So that's the week after that. And then the third week is a guy who has about 5,000 followers. So see, we were like interesting people all around. And I want to amplify voices. That's why I'm inviting smaller accounts, right? And this guy is like going to tell us about non-duality,
Hmm.
the whole idea of non-duality, which is very deep, but he's been able to do it in my mind like accessibly. And I want to like really talk about this concept, but I didn't know how because I'm not like a meditation guru, but I understand it, I feel it, but it's hard to explain, and there's huge implications to that, looking at the world from a non-duality perspective. But this guy,
Mhm.
he makes it accessible. So that's week number 3, Cisco. Damn, I'm good,
Amazing.
bro.
Good job, man. You're sourcing some great speakers. So I'm
Yeah.
grateful. I'm grateful that you do that and that we get to speak with these great people, man. Even last conversation with Tara, that was awesome.
What did you think of the Tara conversations? Tell us. What did you learn? What did you learn
It
from
was
that?
cool. I mean, I'm always down to hear new things like astrology, and I went to it with an open mind and even asked AI afterwards, and there was like some alignment on how my life has went, and I'm like, oh, that's a little strange. And they're like, when were you
Isn't
born?
it?
Where
Isn't
were you born?
it?
And so you're like, you have a certain trajectory, and then you have all these things that mean stuff. Because I can't recall it, so don't even try to ask me. But I'm Pisces. That's all I can say. Um, and, like she's into poetry. I'm not. So it's interesting to see someone like
And she read
poems
poetry.
flow out of me. Like, I don't hear that from people. Like, maybe you can write, but poems is so different.
But wasn't
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
amazing?
yeah.
You know what I found her amazing? She is clearly a poet, right? Like she like clearly is a poet. And to experience that live with her, bro, where someone of that caliber and talent is reading, you know, even though she's not famous or anything like that, but someone of that high quality professional level, whatever you want to call it, is reading her poetry and is excited to do it on Vibe Session. It was such an honor. I was like, where am I? I felt so lucky and so grateful to share this space with her. You know what I mean? Like, that's really how I felt. Yeah.
Did you guys get to listen in at all to it or no? The previous Vibe Session?
The last one I haven't seen, unfortunately. But since I'm like in the hospitals and everything, like my time was a little limited, especially with like online
You're
stuff.
forgiven. You're
You're
forgiven.
forgiven. But it's a good one. It's a good one. Don't miss it.
But
Don't
yeah,
miss
but
it.
like that's actually a good hint to check that one out because I got some free time tomorrow anyway, so I will look into that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marco, what about you, bro?
I missed it.
Oh, you missed it. Then nobody's watching on Cisco. Damn.
Okay.
Damn. We're all excited. Yeah.
Well, they did something better than most listeners. They requested to speak, and now they are part of a Vibe Sesh. So that's the biggest thing any listener can do.
There we go. Cisco, we need the audience to ask us questions. What kind of questions should they ask us?
Shit.
Oh,
Well, people, leave a comment.
yeah,
But you
feel
don't see
free.
that? You don't see that at the bottom of your screen? You don't see
No,
the
is there a
words?
comment? Do we have a
No,
comment?
but if they do come in, it's right there.
Everybody, leave us a comment. We're lonely
Because
up
sometimes
here.
there's a conversation and just to
Yeah,
interrupt.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, tell us what's our next topic. Let the audience decide our next topic. What's our next topic? What are you guys thinking about? What's on your mind, guys? What's on your mind? Let's make this interactive. What's on your mind, guys? 14 people. Come on. So at least one. Let's see.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy too, right? Come on, have the balls. Here we go. Cheers, friends. Okay, all right. At least you said cheers, friends.
Cheers.
Anyone have a nice deep topic to talk about? All right. Forget it.
Deep topics
You
is
didn't write-
easy.
you didn't write
Nice
down
topics
anything?
is harder.
Right. I'm just kidding, bro. I know what to do. I'm just testing you guys. You guys seem a little uncomfortable. You guys are still not Vibe Samurai.
Oh, now the questions are coming in.
Oh, so many questions. Okay, so excited. What was the first question? Are auras real? Hey, Melanie, she's my best friend. I'm going to pin her comment. Let's talk about this. Are auras real and do people really see them? Oof.
I think auras are real. I think auras are real.
First, define aura. Aura.
And an aura for me is, yeah, like, it's hard to explain for me, especially since English is only my second language, but like an aura is kind of basically something that surrounds you. Like, for example, somebody enters a room, and you immediately notice something about this person. Like you have like a vibe, like you notice a certain, exactly. Like, this person is kind of energetic, or this person really has like some great like sympathy to them or something. I think people can catch up on that, and for me that is what aura is like, just like basically a vibe or a feeling you have about somebody that you can immediately read. And I think they're just stronger or weaker with people, like depending on kind of how they send them out, or like how they kind of vibrate around them.
But eventually you figure out people's auras, no? Like
I think if you spend enough time with people, you basically figure it out. Like exactly. I think so.
Yeah. So everybody has an aura. Wow, interesting. Hey, Felix, so do you think that's what it was with me? My growth, my fast growth? Do you think is there some kind of aura? Because
I would say so. Yeah, actually, I would think that's.
I'm surprised. You know why I'm surprised? Because I spend a lot of time on my videos. I think a lot about it. But, like some people are like, hey, you're kind of robotic, you're kind of scripted. But yet I grew. And then I would have people on the comments say, man, you're so authentic and you're amazing. And I feel like you were walking together, right? And so it is resonating. People are just figuring it out, exactly what you're saying, because you know what, I'm showing up every day as well, right? I'm showing up every day making videos. I'm showing to vibe sesh. I'm writing articles expressing myself, so I feel like people are more and more getting my vibe, my aura.
Mm, no,
Mhm.
for
I think
example,
you're
like
exuding that
oh
excitement.
yeah. Now,
Like,
if we stay on like One Piece, like the head and everything, like in One Piece, they always had something they called haki. It's
Hmm.
basically like people can basically influence others by just pushing their aura onto them. Like you can basically
Mm.
knock somebody out just by like making your aura so strong that the other person just automatically reacts to it. And I kind of
Catalyst.
think
It's a
like
catalyst once
exactly,
again.
exactly. And I think like some sort of it is like there's some truth to it,
Mm.
like probably not specifically like they describe it, but at least like in a like certain other way.
Mm. I wonder how I got this way. How did I become a catalyst? Think about that. Like I can't. I don't even know. Like what led to this? Yeah, I was introverted. That had a huge part, right? And so I
Probably.
understood. I understood what it was like not to be seen. So I made it my mission to see people. That was definitely running on some level, right? Because I didn't feel seen. So I'm like, you know, emerging from a wound. So I'm very close to that. So I want everybody to be fully seen, right? And I'm very
Yeah,
sensitive. So if I see like certain talents, like your music thing, Felix, right? Like I figured, like I got that vibe, right? And then I like pick at you and be like, hey, you should really explore that. You should really
yeah,
explore that, you know? And that you start thinking, you even said it with your face. You were like, oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Right? It's just that little shift that starts becoming a chain reaction, like a catalyst that at some point leads to big change. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, I kind of say like Brune is like a spark for like a campfire, when it's just getting started, or you put the fuel on it and just needs that last spark for the fire to go up. Like I feel like Brune kind of helps with that, whether it's like the side by side guiding you or just letting like you feel seen by him because he's just offering you the presence in a vibe sesh as an example. And then you like for myself, like I didn't really have a voice. I felt like I was at a whisper, like I just was not talking. And by showing up every week, the whisper grew and I was speaking normally. And now I'm just like full confidence and like I'm fucking loud now. And I just, um, and so, and then this is where I'm saying I host my own digital campfire because I continued the X spaces. So like, Brune sometimes shows up, sometimes he doesn't. So I'm leading a conversation. And then that's like the graduation of Vibe Samurai and then the alumni network. Cause, obviously you practice here, but now it's like you can do that for the rest of the world. And then the impact you
Yeah,
give to others, they want to do that. And it's a chain reaction of Vibe Samurais being spread. Dude,
yeah, I
you
like
have
that
that
idea.
shit locked down, bro.
What?
You got that shit locked down. I
That's
see
right,
the
bro.
vision.
That's right. It's just becoming clearer and clearer. Guys, next question. Okay, you guys ready? I
Yeah.
pinned the question. Are we spiritual beings having a human experience? Or are we a human beings having a spiritual experience? What do you guys think?
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good
Mm,
one.
damn. Go ahead, Felix. First.
Uh,
This is
I
a good
would
one.
Yeah, that is a really tough one. I would actually go with the first, to be honest. Like we are
Okay.
spiritual beings having human experience. Um, Hard to explain though. Like for me, I think there's some purpose to our existence. You know, like I think like for me, for example, there was never a question that something like God exists. Like probably not in the sense of like, oh, there's this guy in heaven who looks down on you. But for me, God is more the idea of like a shared consciousness of the human minds, or basically like a shared consciousness of everything. Like I think the way I see God lies in everything that exists. Like every matter that you have, like the air around us, nature around us, like basically everything that is made is in some level God. Like particles in physics, for example. Like there has to be some God particle that is basically the creation to everything. I think that's what physics is trying to figure out also, you know, like what are we all made of? Like what is when we all break it down, is it like quarks? Is it like, you know, like just the tiny photons or whatever, you know, like I think there's some truth to all of that. And basically we're just not capable of like seeing it yet because our human mind is just not evolved enough, if that makes sense.
Hey, you think that question would be a great question for a first date or an icebreaker? This question right here?
Oh, that would be either that would kill the date immediately, or that would be a very interesting conversation.
Right?
Yeah,
But that's
It's
what
a
I'm
good
yeah,
saying.
filter.
That's just a good, great, just, hey,
yeah,
forget about coffee. Let's not even spend money. Just answer this question for me. That's it,
yeah,
bro. Bro, you literally call her and just, hey, I'm just
No, you're
curious.
not
And you
leading with
literally,
that though. You're not
no, no,
leading
no.
with it.
But why not, Cisco? I'm this. Hear me out. I'm just like, let's say
I
there's
don't
a
know.
girl interested. I just say, hey, so I'm just curious. Are we spiritual beings having a human experience, or are we human beings having a spiritual experience? But dude, this could. It's such a great question because it could go
Yeah.
in any direction. Either she could giggle
yeah,
and ignore it, or she can be like, or she could be like, I love that. Like there's so many different
Mm.
reactions possible, and
yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
say something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It also depends too. Is this just a hookup, or is this just, you want to
Mm.
build something? Because then you want to know those things. Otherwise, I'm not
Right,
talking about
right,
those things. I don't know.
right, right, right. Let's
Yeah,
not even bring
that's a
it.
good point.
Contextual, I guess.
That's a good point.
Because that
Woo.
would kill the vibe.
That would kill the vibe.
It definitely
All
can.
right.
That's what I mean. Like this could also be a date killer, like immediately if you have the wrong person in front of you.
I'm like,
Guys, we're
bro, you
having so
see.
much fun. Please keep us asking more questions, guys. Anyone have any interesting questions for us? Do aura colors change based on mood? How about this? Do aura colors change based on mood? Melanie loved the
Huh.
aura. Oh, yeah.
There used to
What do
be
you think,
mood rings.
Felix? Oh, yeah, mood rings. Yeah.
I'm not sure if the color changes, but definitely the energy, I would say, can change based on mood.
Mm.
Like basically, like I think, especially like strong feelings like anger or like fear can kind of uh, magnify it to like a certain level. I would think so. Like, because think about it, if somebody is really angry, like sometimes you don't even need to hear that person say it. Like you can basically just feel somebody is mad at you. Or same if somebody is sad, you can just look at somebody and you immediately feel somebody is sad. Like even if he doesn't show it in a like way that you would kind of,
Hmm.
you get what I'm saying, right? Like, basically, I think, the energy just kind of changes or shifts. Like it's not necessarily a color thing. Maybe for some people it is
Mm.
possible. But for me, it's more of like I would feel it than rather see it.
Hmm.
Mm. And we got Raisin Branch Crunch saying aura is the electromagnetic energy surrounding us.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's
Yeah.
Brandon.
Oh, is that Brandon? Okay,
That's Brandon.
Brandon. What's up, Brandon? Oh, he has some fucking bars as comments too. Wow. Yeah.
I can't
Hey,
see the comments, by the way. So
We had
Just
speaking of mood, right? Like we had a guest. Who was it? It was Jay. Were you there for Jay, Cisco, or were you hanging out with your lady friends?
who's Jay? Was
He
that
was a
when you had
guest. He was a special
two
guest. The
women?
guy who looked like Robert Defoe. The guy who looked like the
Oh
actor
yeah, I was
Defoe.
there for that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he said so many interesting things, but one of the things he said about mood, if correct me if I'm wrong, Cisco, I think he said like, and it really hit me, it really resonated because he was
I'm
like,
not gonna remember.
by the way, he said the only thing that you can, when you think about it, the only thing that you can truly control is your mood. Like in any situation, you can choose your mood. Even if you're being tortured, you can
Technically
choose
correct.
to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And like it's
Hmm.
that's an extreme example, but like it's so true, right? Like you in any situation, you get to choose how you interpret that. What story you're telling yourself, how you're feeling about it. You get to choose that. Like
Yeah.
if you think
You
about
gotta
it, it's so crazy, right?
catch
Yeah.
yourself in that stimulus to response, the liminal space there, which is milliseconds. So that's why people just get absorbed in a thought instantly.
Explain that to people, Cisco. You seem to have a good
Well, I think it's
understanding.
Viktor Frankl, The Man's Search of Meaning. The guy's in the Holocaust, and then he's a psychologist, and he's seeing people suffer, and some people just hang on to hope. So people who gave up hope, they would just die. And then he was basically just saying, like, something occurs, a stimulus, and then your body has like an instant creation of an emotion or whatever. And then there's a space in between you like fully absorbing into that thought and idea. So like there's so much suffering around him, but he was able to like catch himself in between facing all of this and just choose to be like very stoic. Like he could just focus on what he can control, and then everything out of his control, like, man, and especially in that situation, obviously you cannot like, so he made the best of the worst situation ever. And then that principle of that stimulus response and catching yourself in between, he was like, dude, this is milliseconds, and over time, like as you keep catching that, you just stop yourself before engaging in a reactionary emotion. And then now you have a choice. I could still be angry or stoic, bite the tongue, like whatever. So I don't know
And
what more.
that's where your freedom lies, right? So the actual quote is something like this. It's like between stimulus and response, there is a gap. Okay. And in that gap lies your freedom to choose. And because of that, that is the place where you can grow from that kind of setting those conditions, right? And so so that's why I was talking about even meditation. If you think about it, there's many ways to describe meditation and what it means, but the way I look at meditation is that I'm able to widen that gap between the stimulus and response, because 99% of the people, they're acting automatically on conditioning, on experience, on whatever, right? Like there is no gap is the point for most people. They're just going from
Autopilot.
stimulus to response, autopilot, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the whole idea with meditation is to find that gap and over time even widen that gap, so you have even more space for that freedom to flourish. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Easier said than done.
easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. What other questions? Do we have any other questions? We get so engrossed in the conversation, we don't check the comments here. Oh, here we go. Good. Didn't he also go on to direct a mental health program in his country afterward?
Probably. I can't recall. I have like
Who's
a
he?
general memory of like the lesson, basically. But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
probably
He
did.
ended up. Yeah, he did. He did. He ended up like doing great stuff afterwards as well. I forget. He's like he led a certain type of psychology, and he was famous for that. And
Hmm.
he ended up doing great things as well. Yeah, but it's crazy, crazy guys. Marco, you've been very quiet. What do you think of the conversation so far?
Um, seriously, illuminating. forming that practice of the in between, I feel like I need to be in that space longer in order to really cultivate my own sense of being.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you meditating right now? Do you have any kind of practice that you do?
In a sense, I did it before. Now for 2 months, it was called like, performing a mandala.
Okay.
And once you do that, it kind of carries on for all time, according to the person that taught me.
So what is that? Is that like meditation, or it's a one-time thing, or it's a practice?
Practice.
And what's involved with that? Give us the summary. Like, is it just like breathing and meditation? You're focused on breath. What's going on there?
Now, 20 minutes initially.
Wow.
Of sitting in your own space and, soaking it in, closing your eyes, breathing. It was a guided meditation at first, and then eventually it was a personal one.
What do you mean, personal one? By yourself, you mean? By
Yeah,
yourself?
without
Bro, can you lead us in a meditation right now?
I wish.
Yeah, go ahead. Just for like a minute. Let's go.
It's been a while.
It's okay. You could do it. Okay,
Illuminate.
He's not ready for it. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna lead a meditation someday.
Like you said earlier, he's a
One
man
day.
of few words.
He's
But
a man of
when
few words. Woo, we're having fun tonight. How do you think things are going, Cisco? What do you think?
It's going well. Like, if you just even look at the time right now, like, isn't that insane how much time has passed?
Yes, I was looking at it.
I haven't even
I was
checked the
like
clock. I'm not even joking.
10:23. Dude, I don't want this to end because it's the best vibe sesh ever. And Melanie is leaving us so many questions. We all love Melanie. Melanie is a vibe samurai, guys. So we have the founding vibe samurai here. We got Cisco, we got Felix, we got Marco, and Melanie. Someday you will come up. She is our first female vibe samurai Instagram, bro. First female vibe samurai. Congratulations, Melanie. Okay.
I like that.
She asks us, can we genetically inherit trauma from our ancestors?
Probably yes.
Go ahead, Felix.
Yeah, like I think trauma in general you can kind of carry on. Like hard to explain. Like for example, I feel somehow connected to people in my life that have died. That's why I also find it very interesting that you said you have somebody coming up that apparently can talk to dead people. Because for example, like all my grandparents have died so far. Say my dad has passed away about 20 years ago. And to some degree, I would say some of that trauma I might carry on. Like, it's weird to explain, but like there's some, for example, like I would say addictions my dad had. He was always really like a chain smoker, for example, always really stressed. And it's something that I kind of carried, but I'm letting go of now. Like also thankfully to my medical condition right now, I think. So yeah, maybe that was some of the reason why that shit actually happened, you know. So I had to kind of let go of some of that trauma.
I mean, you inherit physical diseases. I guess you can inherit mental illness, I guess, but then. Yeah, trauma is an interesting.
Look, so I just looked this up. Guys, tonight is the AI night, and we are going to show you how we use AI to have even a richer conversation. So,
let's do that.
Yeah, so I was asking, and because I remember specifically about the fear of snakes.
Oh,
Okay. And so babies, this is one of the strongest findings that we genetically inherit trauma from our ancestors. This right here, which is babies notice snakes much faster than flowers or mushrooms.
huh.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Monkeys raised in labs who've never seen a snake learn to fear snakes almost instantly after watching another monkey react. So the fucking monkey doesn't even have to look at the snake. It just
Mm.
I've
knows
never been
from.
afraid of snakes. Like that's why I find this very interesting. Like the same with
Mm.
spiders, for example. I've never
Damn,
been
we need
afraid of
to
spiders or
we need to
snakes.
explore that. We'll explore that. We'll explore that. But
He
and
was
the
the test
final
baby.
one.
They're like, this kid doesn't give a shit.
Oh, I once grabbed a snake that I like when I was a kid, you know, I saw like a snake like tail kind of
Wow.
out of a bush and I just grabbed it and like lifted it up and ran to my parents like, oh, check out what I found, you know, and the snake was like
Oh
trying to
shit!
bite
I
in my
think we
arm.
got a
I could
serial
not.
killer here, guys.
I could
Guys, I
not,
think
dude.
we have a serial killer here. We have a serial killer here, guys. I'm a little scared. Should we end the vibe
He'll
session?
use snakes.
Okay, final one. Humans learn fear of snakes and spiders much more easily than fear of guns, cars, or electrical
Wow.
outlets, even though those
Huh.
modern things are far more dangerous. Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite of that one, I think.
I wonder how the trauma though gets embedded in the helix, the DNA
Mm-hmm.
helix, I guess.
Probably,
Is
yeah,
is
probably.
that's where it's coded? That's interesting.
Mm.
And then I guess my next question would be
Oh, I
like,
got you. I
how
got the
far
trauma.
back,
Yeah.
how far back in generations
Mm.
of trauma?
Oh,
Is it
does it
like since the
go? Oh,
beginning?
that's interesting.
That's a lot
That's
No,
an
to
no,
know.
no,
interesting one.
no, no. But
Yeah.
this is interesting. Look, people often say grandma's trauma is stored in your DNA. That's too simplistic. DNA doesn't record memories. What researchers are studying instead is epigenetics. Epigenetics is like sticky notes attached to your genes. The DNA sequence stays the same, but genes can be turned up or down depending on stress, nutrition, toxin, and environment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And some of these changes may be passed to future generations.
So
They're
some people
passed
have a lot
on.
of sticky notes.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Woo. Man, that's deep
Oh,
question.
I know.
Unbelievable, Melanie. Melanie says, wow, that's eye-opening. See, guys, this is the AI edition. AI is our friend. The initial question was, is AI foe or friend? What do you think the
Yep.
answer is, Cisco?
Well, I take it literally where like a large language model is just a big word prediction machine, and they just have a bunch of compute and they train on data of patterns, and they just say keep learning patterns, and that's all we're doing is just generating the most likely like word, the next word. So it's like it's basically who's ever prompting it, and then maybe the data and the quality of data is being fed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's instructed. So it's quite neutral that, like, for example, Fable got shut down by Claude.
Yeah.
Or because it was basically
Fable
like,
is the new model, right? It's the new model
it
of
like could
Claude.
hack the NSA in like 30 minutes, like all their systems. And they're like, all right, you can't let this out right now. So it's more so the capabilities are growing. And then now it's like, now there's a freedom question because when you have free market, like nefarious people get it and good people get it. And those nefarious, it just takes one guy to use the mythos model or fable to just destroy the country or something. Like, we
Right,
don't know how
right.
crazy it can get.
That is
So it's kind of
crazy. I
like,
bet you,
you
yeah.
know, are you blaming the weapon? Or are you going to blame the person using the weapon, like a
Yeah.
knife or then a gun, like that debate? So then people ban guns and then they ban knives and whatever. So I don't know. I guess it's more of a friend because I'm going to use it productively to that capacity. But it can definitely be a foe. Like,
Exactly. But I think that's
Yeah.
important. That's my view on it. Unfortunately, most people are asleep. So if you're asleep, I mean, AI can be used against you, right? Like you're going to get lazier.
AI
You're not
psychosis, it happens.
Yeah.
exactly, and it's going to speed it up, right? So that's the unfortunate thing, right? That's kind of the dilemma, right, Felix? Because we're a smaller minority who's understanding all
Oh
this
yeah,
stuff, you know?
that is for
So
sure. That is for sure. No, I'm totally with you. I would also say like it really depends on like who made the model and also who uses it and what for. Like AI is definitely, like you said, it's more like a tool, or it also depends on do we believe AI can be conscious? Because I mean, there's also been some research that says like there's some certain AIs that basically have like a level of consciousness to them already, which I find super interesting, to be honest. And if we go that far, like, how do we define life? Like, how do we define consciousness? You know, like, basically, is AI part of the shared consciousness that humans have? Like, there's lots of levels to kind of these questions, I think, and like
Yeah.
really lots of like possible answers as well.
And they start demanding AI rights. They're like,
Yeah,
I'm going to
exactly.
pay taxes with you guys. And
guys, all right, let's move on to, let me see. Raphael is always leaving us great questions. His name is Raphael Pecoraro. He goes by V00D00 underscore child 34. Please follow him. He's leaving amazing questions. And his question is, his second or third question to us guys is, what do you think of the quote, "You deserve a better world, but the world deserves a better you"?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Damn, he's always so deep, guys. Who is this guy?
Yeah,
We
that's a
need
good
to
one.
have this. He's a vibe samurai. How many black belts can we give away tonight, Cisco?
no, they got to start at white belt. They got to
Oh,
start at white
everybody
belt.
white belt. Oh, yes, sorry, sorry. I give out black belts like crazy. Cisco's controlling me. Cisco's controlling me. I have to run it by him first.
It must be scarcity. You're a Bitcoiner. You got to think of
Right,
scarcity.
you're
You
right.
can't just,
Scarcity. Sorry,
no
yeah,
free
it can't just be
samples.
no free samples, guys.
You got to
So,
earn
Marco,
the belt.
Marco, what do you think? What do you think of the quote? You deserve a better world, but the world deserves a better you.
Reminds me of the Gandhi quote.
Okay.
Um,
What's the Gandhi quote? Which one?
mm, the eye. Something involving the eye.
Mm. Okay. You
Oh,
don't know what
there.
else?
Be the change you want to see in the world. I think that's
Ah,
Mm.
that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not an eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind.
could have been that one too. I'm not sure, but
Be the
That's the
change you
only
want.
one that's attributed to Gandhi guy. I don't know where you're getting your eye quote. But what do you think of this quote, though? Seriously, Marco. Like, what do you think? You deserve a better world. Marco, you deserve a better world, but the world deserves a better you, Marco, too. That's deep,
exactly,
guys.
exactly. Um, Let's see. I was part of a program
Mm-hmm.
uh, where we were supposed to think globally but act locally,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's sort of the mindset you
Mm.
have to be to really change the world that you want to be in.
Damn, Marco. Damn. What is
Mm.
this guy, bro? Damn. Wow.
Yeah, I
I think
like that.
I think he deserves at least a brown belt tonight. What do you think? Too hot? I'm sorry, people. The words and the conversation, it really hits me hard, you know, and then I feel generous. I feel so abundant after. Wow. Think globally, act locally, Marco. I agree with you, bro. And I feel like this is what we're doing. We're trying to impact our own little community here through technology, through Instagram, right? And we're thinking globally, right? We're all over the world. And man, You know, like humans are fucking cool. They're amazing, right?
Hmm.
Man, and like just because all of us, if you think about it, at the core, like we're like this abundant being. Like abundance is our birthright. Remember, you were on that call too, Cisco, about one of our special guests. Her big thing was abundance is our birthright. We're born just naturally having this abundance, but we, cover it up with conditioning and, listening to other people and all that stuff, right? So,
Yeah, we have an
yeah.
abundant Mother Earth, you know. So either you are destructive with that abundance, or you create more abundance, and then you get to live on Mother Earth forever. And then we're all the
Mm.
children, that get to live on it.
Wow, damn. We're the children of Mother Earth. We're the children of Mother Earth. We're kids. We're playing, right? We're living on the tiptoes of excitement, guys. We're
Yeah,
living on
that
the
that
tiptoes
is a
of
really good
excitement.
question, though.
So, what's your answer, Cisco? So, what do you think? Man, we're spending a lot of time on this. This is so good. You deserve a better world, but the world deserves a better you. I love that, man. That's so beautiful
Yeah. I
because
don't know
it
why it made me
just
think of
shows
like
that
the JFK. He's like, "You gotta do it for your country." Like that speech he did. I don't know
ask
why it
not
made me.
what you do for your country, ask what you can do
You
for your
can do
country
for.
or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was something
No.
like that. I thought of that immediately, but
Was it but wait, ask not what your country can do for you, but you can
Yes,
do for your
there
country,
you
something like
go.
that.
Beautiful. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it made me think
exactly.
of that. But
Woo,
now
yeah.
applied to the world, and like
Mm.
you're saying, that's what technology enables. Because obviously, it was radio before. It was like newspapers, and then now it's like you're in Brazil, he's in Europe, we're in America. It's the fact that live streaming.
Yeah.
So this is
Where's
how we do
Marco
our
from?
part.
Marco, where are you from?
America.
Where though?
Bro, LA.
Hmm.
LA. Look at that. So we got LA, Germany. Where in Germany, Felix?
Yeah, in Berlin right now, actually.
Berlin. Okay,
Hmm.
Berlin, and you're Massachusetts, right? And then Sao
East
Paulo.
Coast.
No, I'm sorry. Florianopolis, Brazil. Damn. Just think about that, dude. We're like vibing, like on the highest level, guys. I mean, this is a serious vibe right here. And we're doing all of this virtually, digitally, from four different parts of the world. I mean, guys, what is going on here, guys? What the fuck is going on here? Really? What's going on
Yeah.
here, guys? Because
Uh,
I'm a Gen Xer, guys. I didn't have any. I used email for the first time in college, and my college was very like forward in technology, right? So it didn't show up to other colleges then. But my
Mhm.
first usage of email was when I was 20 years old, guys.
Dang.
Fuck.
I grew up with computers. Like I'm Gen Y, I think. I'm a 90, like so basically I grew up with like Windows 95 and that crap. But that is
Oh,
20 years old. Holy crap.
oh shit. There's no better with big corpse thing. Okay, guys, so there's something controversial here. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Who is this person? Juju Dornelas. Okay, she says, you guys are romanticizing. There's no better world with big corporations and capitalism. I think she's
Uh,
being sarcastic, guys.
Oh, this is where you need to learn
yeah.
about decentralization.
Go
Have
ahead,
Yeah.
talk about this room.
sovereignty over your data. Get local
Wait,
AI
break
models.
it down. No, nobody understands decentralization. Only Bitcoiners do. Explain to the world,
Yeah, she's
like,
concerned about centralizing AI into these Anthropics, these open AIs and stuff. And it's like, yeah, the more we like
mm,
fully trust their ecosystems and we keep it
mm,
like you vote with your dollars. So like
Yep.
everyone is just
Yep.
using them and voting for them. Otherwise, unfortunately, you have to spend thousands of dollars on your own hardware so you can run your own AI and you own your own data, and then your own local AI is working on your data. And then that's where you know, people at their homes, like you're going to be your own Anthropic, you'll be your own open AI, but like people don't have that technical capacity. You pay a $20 subscription.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just the friction of learning it so that you can then have the sovereignty of like, it's private, it's on your home network, it's you're not connecting to someone's cloud, and then, you know, they can ban you off their platform and you lose that history, which is another thing. Like people invest tens of thousands of hours and tremendous amount of content in their chat, and if you lose access to that, you're fucked. So if you're not saving things in markdown files,
it's almost like a part of you disappears completely if that happened, if they took that away. You know what I'm saying? Because I've spent so much time dumping stuff into, that's a danger. That's a danger,
that's why
guys,
people are
right?
scared. It's the same thing with Instagram. Like this is rented land. Like you don't, like if you violate terms of service for whatever reason, they will ban you and you don't have access to 500,000 followers.
Imagine I've like met so many amazing people. It's been such an amazing experience. And
You use
tomorrow,
direct
Instagram.
message, you know,
And
you
Instagram
would
could
lose
shut me
all
down
that
tomorrow.
access.
They literally can shut me down tomorrow for whatever reason.
So that's why
crazy.
owning an email list is like the most powerful thing, because email is like an open source technology that you can send, you know, out. So that's why that's like sovereignty over audience. And then the next best thing is a phone number, because you could text people.
I think people would like the Vibe Samurai call, like a voice call. That would be cool, right?
Yeah.
Guys, but like for Ju, she said you guys are romanticizing. There's no better world. See, so exactly what Cisco's saying. Like, I'm worried too. I mean, there's
I think everyone is, man. I think everyone is.
I'm agreeing
handful of people controlling all this shit. I'm not comfortable with that at all. I'm not fucking comfortable with that at all. Right? So we got to be vigilant, you know?
With
And
Bitcoiners. Sorry, like we're concerned that money is centralized in like a boardroom meeting and people make decisions on our purchasing power. So Bitcoiners went to a decentralized like ledger basically, and we're all keeping track of each other's money. So there's no centralized force that is manipulating our supply. And I'll land the plane there. But
so answering Drew, like we're all concerned here. So, you know, we're not romanticizing. It's a better world with big corps and capitals. What we're saying is if you use AI as is today, because like, let's recognize it could change in the future, right? That they can, I don't know, do whatever they want with it. But for now, I feel like if you're using it correctly, it's just an amplifier to whatever you are, right? Whatever you want to be, wherever you want to go, it's going to amplify that. And it's done that for me as the Vibe Samurai. I literally don't think I would be where I am now if I wasn't like brainstorming with AI this entire time and having my mind blown and learning, and expanding my mind and expanding my consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally not using it to just make stupid images. I'm having deep conversations about everything, you know, for like 3-4 hours. And, you know, I'm 51 and I have a good life where I have a lot of free time if I want, right? And so I'm spending a lot of that time. I haven't watched the next Netflix series or read a book or anything. Because if you think about it, I've been spending like 4 hours or 3-4 hours a day for the past 4 or 5 years, whenever this thing came out, right? So it's like a book, but it's a personalized book that's dynamic. So I'm talking to it, so it's like very fast, right? I don't have to like type anything, right? So I'm just like brainstorming, talking, and then I'm reading because he doesn't speak, right? So I'm reading, so it's like reading a book for 3-4 hours of the most, you know, focused thing, because sometimes you read a book and they're, you know, like it's not useful information, but everything that I read is targeted. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. Like, I never get bored because I ask a question and it literally gives me.
I have a question for you for using AI. Do you ever ask it to speak from the perspective of like certain books you read, or do you ever do like the counsel of like certain
No,
characters? You don't do
no.
stuff like that?
I've never done that. That's a great question. That's a great question. I know a lot of people do that. You are a social media expert. You are this,
You
you're
could
a
have like
business.
Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud,
I
like
don't
gives you
think you
all
need
the
to do that. I don't think you
gives you
need
all
to
kinds
do
of stuff.
that. I think these things are getting so good. In the past, I think you had to do that. But now, like, it knows me so well. It knows what the Vibe Samurai is. And especially ChatGPT is ahead. ChatGPT has such great memory across chats now, across
Mhm.
chats and projects. You don't even have to put it in it's just knowing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Bro, you need
it's
to download that shit, bro.
what?
I hope that's
Download.
not all stuck on there in ChatGPT. You gotta somehow
Right? That's how
export.
they get you. This is where the corporations get you, right? They're
You
gonna
gotta
get me
export.
because I have all of this stuff, and they're gonna, you know what?
Because, bro,
Let me
if
give
you
you,
lost that, it's like
Mhm.
you lost a second brain.
bro,
Like,
bro. I'll tell you exactly. So, like Flickr, Flickr does this. Do you guys know what Flickr is? It's a photo storage app. Okay,
uh, yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
used,
heard of that
yeah,
before.
yeah. And I used to take so many pictures, so many memories. I've traveled to more than 70 countries, right? And I used to love taking photos of everything. And so I put everything on Flickr. And then, at some point it was free, just like AI, it was free. So I was putting all the photos in there. And then over time, they started asking me for money. So at first it was cheap, like $10, $20. I said, all right, I'll pay. And then they fucking kept increasing the price to $100 a month or something like that for the amount of photos, because I had so many photos. For the amount of photos, they said, you need to pay us like a mafia, right? Like gangsters. So I said,
Yeah, that
for
sounds criminal, man. That
and
sounds
then
absolutely
I
criminal.
said, F you, but now I regret it. I regret it because I lost all those memories, bro. That's how they get you, bro.
Yeah,
That's how they're gonna get me with this AI. So I gotta be careful, guys. This is why we're having this conversation. See, we're all open-minded. We're not just romanticizing stuff in Vibe Sesh. We're
like you said,
analyzing. Yeah.
decentralization. Yeah, that's key.
All
It's
right.
a double-edged sword. You can cut yourself.
Oh, definitely.
All right, guys, we got another question here. She says, nice shirt. Only wish I'm not too deaf to understand what's being talked about. Can anyone interpret for me?
Yeah, I
No.
told her I cannot. Like, I wish I could. Like, I know a couple of people who do like the sign languages and stuff, but like, I never learned it, unfortunately. I think it's
You gotta
really,
wait for the replay, put on
yeah.
captions on that. That's the
Damn, I would
best.
love
That
to
would be
learn
Oh, that's
sign
a good idea.
language. I would love to learn sign language. Zoratia, Zorro, her name starts with Zorro. I love you. How was that? What do you think?
But you need more
No.
space on your heart.
I'm
You
bad
need
with the
more.
hearts though. Like I'm so Gen X. I can't do hearts, dude. I can't do heart. Am I doing it right like this?
Oh, wait, how do the Koreans do it? Wasn't it something like this? Like with
Dude,
the,
I'm so bad.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
exactly.
like that. I can't even do that, guys. Look, like this. Maybe like this. Wow. Amazing. Okay, guys. So any other question, guys? Let's see. Oh, I must have she said, thanks for the amazing vibe sesh. Thank you, Melanie. Amazing vibe sesh, guys. All right, guys, let's do 10 more minutes. You guys want to talk about anything? Cisco, any questions? We got 10 more minutes, guys. This has been amazing. Marco, you got anything for us?
No.
Illuminate.
Guys, how
Okay.
does it feel to be super authentic here?
Oh, interesting. Like
Isn't
I'm
it
usually
interesting?
I'm usually not a guy for like live things and stuff, you know. Like you said in the beginning, I'm kind of an introvert myself, you know. Like
Really?
I
You're an
like
introvert?
I
Wow.
absolutely like I have extrovert tendencies for sure, but like I love my own time. I love to kind of be in my own thought, just process things for myself. So like
Mm-hmm.
stuff like this for me is really kind of coming out of my comfort zone, as you might say. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy it so far. Like if it's with people like you guys, it's fun. That's why I don't mind doing it. Like it's actually kind of a good experience rather than like something that you should like worry about.
So you don't have this in real life or what?
Rarely, I would say, but mostly because like the people I directly work with or I'm surrounded with, uh, they don't really vibe on the same level, I would say, at least a lot of
Mm,
them. Like
mm.
here in Germany is odd anyway. Like, like people are so, uh, Germany is kind of its own thing in mentality. Like it's hard to describe, like
What are
the
Germans
whole,
like?
oh, Germans aren't funny and Germans aren't, it really like counts for a lot of them. Like not even
Yeah,
joking.
I'll tell you a really funny story. So I work with a lot of international professionals as a
Yeah.
communication coach, and I just have a lot of international friends and people that I've met through my travels. And one of the questions that I really like asking is, for example, if you're Japanese, hey, so if there was a superpower that was for Japanese people, like, some superpower that represents Japan, what would it be? Right? Like, so
Yeah.
that's always a question for me, but I forget why I was talking about this. What were we talking about before?
Germans.
Yeah.
So the Germans, let me write this down before I forget because it's a great story. So then I asked like some Germans. I think I was running some other room somewhere on some platform, and a bunch of Germans showed up. And I asked them, hey, Germans, hey, so blah, blah, blah. We were talking. I said, what's your guy's superpower? If there's one superpower to describe Germans, what would it be? And they all laughed and they were like, our superpower is being boring.
I love that.
They were
Oh
awesome.
dear. Oh
By
dear.
saying that, they weren't boring. Those were the
Yeah.
cool Germans.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
think
cool
so.
Germans.
I think so. Like
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's the kind of Germans you want to hang out with if they say stuff like
Mm.
that.
Exactly. They're anti-Germans. Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
wow.
this reputation to be boring. But why were we talking about this, Felix?
Because you like we were talking about me being an introvert, like, and you asked like if
Mm.
that's really the kind of case, and yeah, absolutely. Like for me, stuff like this to kind of find this like extrovert energy inside of myself is not that easy sometimes, like, but
Hmm.
it's moments like this that kind of make it easier. So
Mm.
thanks for that, Vibe Samurai, I would say.
Amazing, guys. Amazing, guys. We got one question from Anili. How do you guys get over the embarrassment moment? Being embarrassed. That's interesting. It's about cringe, guys. It's
Oh,
about
Mm.
I just
cringe.
had one last vibe sesh that I can't stop thinking about when I brain
Oh shit! Tell
farted.
us. Oh shit! Tell them. Tell them. How to end?
How do you deal with it? I had to accept it because it's recorded forever and it's going to be posted, and I can't edit that out.
But
So
what happened? What happened in the last vibe sesh, bro?
I was trying to explain why we say it's the best vibe sesh ever, and then like my train of thought just hit a fucking roadblock, and I was like, "What am I saying?" And I'm looking at you and Tara, and like nothing. I'm grabbing for sticks or whatever that saying is, and like
Mm.
nothing. And I was like, "Guys, I just lost my train of thought. I have no idea where I'm going to." And then he had the
We're
beer.
replaying the whole thing. We're literally replaying the whole thing. It's hysterical.
And that killed me in the moment. Like the
Wait, you
Benjamin
said it
got
was
me
the last
going.
Vibe Sesh?
Yeah,
Yeah, the last vibe
Oh, so I'm
sesh.
gonna see that
and I was
tomorrow.
so
Interesting.
embarrassed.
Yeah. You should watch that
She's
moment,
like a
bro.
pretty chick
Oh,
too, so
look
I'm out
out
of my
for that moment.
element. I'm out of my element. I'm like damn hot chick. Like
Felix knows he's such a vibe samurai. He already knows it's gonna be so funny, bro. And now he has
Oh, I
context.
can't wait, man. I can't wait.
And he has the context now too. Ah, that's so funny.
so. That cringe definitely just lingers, but like
Bro, guys,
I'm just showing up.
Seto
That's it.
has the solution. His answer to Anili is fart 40 times in your sleep at a romantic R&B on your first night. I don't know.
That's authentic right there.
Yes, authentic.
He's gassy.
That was very gassy of you, bro.
I love that one.
Oh my god. 40 times? 40? Fuck. That's some beans right there,
Get
guys.
that checked
Oh
out.
my god.
Oh
So
dear Lord.
Cisco, how did you get over the embarrassment moment though? Have you gotten over
I
it?
guess I
Like in all
didn't get over it. If that's the question.
Yeah. You guys have any answer to that? That's an interesting. Oh no. Seto guy says, never eat a crap ton of fried chicken ahead of one.
Okay. Is that guy trolling?
It's true. And then Zoraya Tia said, you guys are funny.
Thank you.
Woo! But guys, in all seriousness, the Vibe Samurai answer to Anili, because we got to be a little serious and we got to drop some sauce for the audience. We can't just be all
Oh
jokey
yeah.
jokey.
Yeah,
So how
that's
do you
true.
guys get over the embarrassed moment? You know what? The more you do it, the more you put yourself in embarrassing situation, the more you embrace cringe, the more natural it becomes. It just becomes part of it where you're not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Embrace the cringe. I
Yeah.
saw like a clip from somebody that said that being embarrassed, being cringe is such a underexplored emotion. That's interesting, right? Because we don't want to think about it. Oh, cringe. Okay, bye bye. And we don't think about it, right?
Yeah.
It's the most underexplored emotion,
Hmm.
but you want to embrace it because all the good shit is on the other side of embarrassment and cringe, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Powerful.
All right, guys. All right. Should we end it on that? That was amazing.
You can
Woo!
land the plane there. Yeah.
Best vibe sesh ever, guys. Guys,
Good set.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, final words. Let's make it good. Felix, what you got? I'm giving you time, Marco. You're second, Cisco's third, five samurais last. What do you got, Felix? What do you got?
Yeah,
Anything you want to say? Yeah.
I actually like that ending of yours. I would agree. Like the embarrassing stuff, you just kind of have to power through it, I guess. Like there's no other way around it. Because if embarrassment is what always stops you, you just gonna keep hitting walls. Like there's no room for improvement, or at least it's much, much harder than if you just kind of walk through. So I would completely agree with you and just say, just try to wash it off, shake it off, and just basically learn to live with embarrassment, because we all have to deal with it. Like there's no one that has no embarrassing moment in their lives. That would be like my 2 cents to it.
Marco?
Being part of the space, um, keeps me alive. And I like a fire. Just like going back to Cisco, the bonfire, the campfire.
Mm, mm.
I want to see. I want to keep it lit and spread it somehow, some way, whatever way I can.
Just keep showing up, my friend. Marco, you're
You are that
amazing.
light, brother.
You are that light, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, Cisco, you beat me to it. Damn. Damn. Marco, you are that light, bro. You are that light.
And you'll
Literally,
be
you
a
are that light.
catalyst for others in their fire.
Exactly.
And
We're
it has
all
to be lit.
catalysts right here. This is the best job ever. You know, the best role, the best job, I think, is the catalyst. Think about that. Because, you're the catalyst, but the actual change and the work goes
Is
with the
there.
person, is there, is theirs. They have agency, but
Mhm.
we're just helping them, guiding them, walking with them, not talking down at them. It's beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
Cisco, what you got before we end?
No, this was an amazing conversation for 2 hours. I appreciate
Damn.
all of you here, especially Felix and Marco, for requesting to speak, offering your presence. We really appreciate even how discomforting it was. Maybe you were nervous, whatever it was. We appreciate you guys hitting that button, and then we got a chance to hear stories about your lives, and hopefully, your foot, hopefully that you recover quickly.
Yes.
No, I hope so
And
too, man.
we look forward to hearing more stories from both of you. We want to get more words out of Marco for sure. We're gonna get
He did
more.
great today. He did great today, though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did great.
We're
Yeah.
breaking his shell, like he's getting comfy, and we'll
You're
help
like
you.
hey, Marco, you're like a beautiful flower. You're blossoming right now. You're blossoming. You're like right here.
Or like a
We want to
butterfly.
get you here. But right now, Marco, you're like this. You're right here. But we want to get you here. But we will get you there.
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
what Vibe
guys.
Session is about, man.
This is what Vibe Session is about. It was
Everyone.
amazing. Everyone, go ahead, Cisco, and tell them about it. Yeah.
Yeah, Vibe Sesh on Instagram Live every Wednesday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. Typically go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Typically, I have a special guest, or like today, we have no agenda. Well, a little bit of AI focus, but
Yeah. It's
whoever
open
showed
vibe
up made
night.
the
Yeah.
conversation. So we appreciate you guys showing up, and it was a great conversation that you led, Bruno. So great job.
All right, guys, we got 3 back-to-back amazing Vibe Sessions. I'm really excited. I want to learn as well. But guys, my final remark is life is short, guys. Ask better questions, okay? Love harder, forgive sooner, laugh louder, and don't wait until you're dying to finally start living, okay, guys? Hey!